Okay, we're going to check out the new trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast. I know me personally, I grew up watching Beast Wars. I enjoyed it. I know some people say that the CGI that they used back then wasn't that good, but I thought it was groundbreaking, really, for the time.
For being, the early 90s?
Yeah.
And everything like that?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, the Spawn movie got movie effects quality of the year, and if you look back at the Spawn video now, you're kind of like, but for the time,
yeah,
that was pretty good stuff.
They went on from, the same company that made Reboot was the same one that made the Beast Wars, and that was I know it was a Canadian company, but Americans always are outsourcing. But it was I thought the show was good.
I loved it.
And what was very good about it was not dumb, and they did not dumb it down for kids at the time. Watch Dinobot. Do you remember Dinobot's the way he died and he protecting that valley of primitive humans?
Oh yeah.
That was still good. One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah. So we're gonna watch through the trailer, and we will kind of discuss some of the things. We're getting some new introductions, it looks like, in Rise of the Beasts, and some old characters. Looks like they're flipping sides a little bit. So, you ready to watch?
Yep.
Let's watch.
One thing I just noticed too, Optimus' eyes, they were green. I don't know if they're going to do that with all the Maximals.
So here we see Cheetor, Rhinox,
Air Razor.
Darkness has found us again.
Did you say she was voiced by Michelle?
Yeah, Air Razor was Michelle Yeoh, I think is how you say her name. Is that right?
I don't know.
Is coming.
And then there's Unicron, which I'm glad they're finally doing Unicron right.
So this is something I wanted to say is the soundtrack to this, the fact that it has DMX Rough Riders is pretty exciting for me, because that was like from the rap genres and stuff that I liked in the 90s.
You brought a human here.
I got into music late in life. That, I'm not too sure who that is. I think that might be Scourge with the truck. That was that.
I'm going to pause it for just a second while we're talking.
Yep, Air Razor's got green eyes.
So you were talking about the scene here with the tow truck?
Yeah. I don't think that's Scourge, because I think that's the other guy who is on the other side of them coming out of the water. See, I think that's him.
Okay.
But Scourge is in the middle.
So I want to pause there for a second, because that to me is just kind of an awesome lineup.
Right there. Could you go back a moment?
Yeah, let me go back a moment. There we go.
Here is something I noticed, and I know a lot of other people have noticed about Wheeljack. Why does Wheeljack have these glasses? Why does a robot need glasses? And now I've noticed that it looks like he's got suspenders. He looks like the Steve Urkel. He might as well be the Steve Urkel Transformer.
And we will drop that comparison in from the last Transformers, but let me pull that file up really quick. So here is the Wheeljack comparison from was it the last Transformers?
It was, last one, Bumblebee.
Yep. So you can see very different look.
The one on top is much more what he looked like in his G1 look and other iterations with the, like, I don't know what these things on the side of his head are supposed to be, but I'm telling you, that to me looks more appealing than what this is supposed to be. And his eyes, the eyes the eyes are much more bigger than the ones and the other ones. I mean, like,
I wonder if that's to give the look of glasses, big eyes behind it, because I know when I wear my glasses, they're so strong that it shrinks my eyes, but maybe this is kind of, I don't know.
I mean, Will Jack in the picture above, he looks very serious, and I'm like, I just don't get this.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about this because you see Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Wheeljack, and then is that RC?
Yes, and they are much bigger than they were in the original Beast Wars. They're the size of they're the size of the Autobots.
Everything you cared for.
Here we have Bumblebee,
Getting skewered, it looked like.
by Scourge.
You never faced
Scourge in
anything
this one is supposed to be
like
I
them
think
come.
he's supposed to be not a Decepticon, but
Like a Predacon.
Predacon, and again, that's a change from
The Rhinox storming through. Now we had seen this a minute ago. It looks like Scorpionox, but I don't know. They might be, like you said, just like drones.
yeah, I think they're drones. They're not real sentient things. And I don't know if they're fighting on top of in this part you might want to stop. Okay, you see where he flicks that at him, says take the wheel, and then that is him.
On the back?
Yeah, that's that kid.
On the back of Bumblebee.
Yeah, it's like it's like an armor suit for the kid. Now, if you want to get in the G1 first live action movie, 1980, I don't know which one. They did have these suits for the humans. Well, a human came up with them that could transform. So yeah, I think that's a good.
So they're kind of bringing that aspect back.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Iron Man aspect of suit, and then it just kind of comes on. So, but I mean, it looks like it's going to be exciting, and we see a little bit of breakdancing Bumblebee there. But
yep.
I don't know. I think it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool movie.
I've been wanting to see the Beast, like the Beast. Oh God, what am I trying to say? The Maximals are them inside in a movie, because like when they said back in the day when they were bringing the Dinobots into the movie, which I don't think they did that right either, which in G1 they built the Dinobots, they didn't find them.
So we found an article that was a little later, but it was every confirmed Beast War character in Rise of the Beasts. So we kind of went through this too, and obviously you've got Optimus Prime. You got Optimus Primal, Bumblebee, of course, we saw that. Mirage. Now, do you have any background details on Mirage that you're familiar with?
Well, they've changed his. Well, in G1 he was a Formula One, I believe, race car. He could. Well, he was called Mirage because he could become invisible. Now he's doing this hologram thing. The actor who's voicing him, I don't know if they picked him picked the right guy, because Mirage he's a bit of a serious guy. But yeah, I mean they're giving him they gave Jazz. They've given him Jazz's alt mode, like what Jazz's vehicle mode was, which they did Jazz wrong in the first Transformer movie. They killed him off.
If it's it was white in the G1, This one, it looks like he's going to be silver, which is going to bring us closer to that G1
with some
look.
blue accents, yeah.
Yep. So then going on, we've got RC. Also.
That's how she looked in Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got this. It's a toy. But it's Nightbird, which I didn't know she was going to be in it. And the only thing I really know about it is she was a robot that was built by humans and then stolen by the Decepticons stole her and then basically gave her sentience, and then so other than that I don't know much about her.
It looks like in this one though, she will switch sides to be from fighting with alongside the Autobots to working with the Terracons, and supposedly from what we had read is that she will be the right-hand main villain. To the main villain, so that'll be an interesting twist. And then we've seen Scourge, which is interesting because you said Peter Dinklage will be doing the voice for him, correct?
Yes.
So that'll be interesting.
And Scourge was not a Predacon. He was a Decepticon.
Yep.
He like I mentioned again, the 1980s not live action, but the animated movie, which if you want to see a good Transformers movie, just go watch the 1980s Transformers movie, because the soundtrack is worth it alone. He was one of them that was basically tossed out after the battle on Cybertron City on Earth, and they had to flee away to get away because they lost the battle, and then Megatron and then some of his minions and got tossed out of the ship, and Unicron found them and reformatted them into these new forms.
Right, and that's what I thought it was, is he was basically Frankenstein from the other ones and put together by Unicron, right?
Well, no, it wasn't, not in that one, but he was just basically rebuilt.
Okay.
I don't know, because in that movie and throughout the rest of the series, Megatron became was it Galvatron? Galvatron. And I don't know why, when they made Transformers 2, and Megatron died, why didn't they just bring him back as Galvatron?
I don't know, but in this one it looks like it's going to be different. It says that he's going to be the leader of the Terracons here.
Terracons. So that's not even Predacons. That's something else.
Yeah.
Terracons are like forerunners to Predacons, I believe.
Continuing on, it looks like another Maximal is Airazor. Originally introduced in the Beast Wars storyline, she was like the scout or recon, right, for the Maximals. So that'll be interesting to see how her character development plays out.
Her and Tigertron. I don't know if you remember Tigertron. He was a white cyber.
I do. Yeah, we had the Beast Wars toy as a kid. I wish I had those, but my brother gave them away. So if you're watching, Wyatt, I'm still disappointed about that.
I used to have some Beast Wars. I used to have the original Optimus Primal.
Yep.
You can re-buy that now. They re-released it.
Yeah, they were. I had the Megatron T-Rex, which I may still have at somewhere. We had Cheetor, Rhinox. We had Rat Trap. We had Cheetor.
I had some Rat Traps. I had Transmetal Rat Trap. I had Transmetal Optimus, and I had Transmetal Cheetor.
I had a Waspinator. We had Inferno. We had the dinosaur one.
I think I still have this one. It's called, have you ever heard of Tiger Hawk?
I don't know if that name sounds familiar.
Tiger Hawk was where, like, Air Razor and then Tigertron, they were destroyed, and then this, like, these, I don't know if they were called the Vox or whatever they were called. They found the sparks and the pieces of, and then they merged them together to become a different entity, and it was basically half tiger,
gotcha.
half tiger, half eagle, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I have that. I think I found it at a Goodwill one time.
Yeah, I wish I still had all of mine. But going back, Cheetor was one of the toys I had, and I wonder if they're going to have the Cheetor's character. Do you remember from Beast Wars how it was? He was kind of like,
he was like a kid.
He was like kind of like quirky, and he was like kind of sarcastic. And
yeah, he was very young.
I always want to say sarcastic. Rat Trap was a snappy one.
Yes.
But it'll be cool to see if these personalities are the same.
Yeah, Cheetor, he was like a kid. He was very emotional.
Almost kind of shy at times, right? Would you say shy? Not really shy, but
he was always wanting to try to prove himself.
Yeah.
Especially to what, he usually called Optimus Boss Monkey or big, yeah.
Then we got Rhinox, which I loved Rhinox because he was like this gentle giant almost. And he took a lot of abuse from Rat Trap.
he was gentle, but then again, when you didn't want to upset him, I'm like, not upset him, but he was willing to fight for his friend. Like he had his dual chain Gatling guns.
And that's what I remember about the toy.
I have one of him. It's not an old one. It's like from maybe 2016 or something like that. And like I like how the Gatling guns fit under his stomach. I don't much care for what the new some of the new toys look like, and I'm not too sure who this guy is.
Yeah, I don't know. So we found an article that has some of that stuff, but I'm excited about it, and I hope if you found this video that you're excited about it. So I think we should probably go ahead and wrap it up. We're about to hit the 20-minute mark pre-editing. Okay. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Are you looking forward to it? How do you feel about who's the guy with the glasses again?
That was Wheeljack.
Wheeljack, yeah. Tell us how you feel about the evolution of Wheeljack. Do you think it's a good change or a bad change?
Tell us why you think all the smart Autobots, they're making them look nerdy.
And with that, I think we'll wrap it up. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
Okay.